Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 91. So in this episode, I'll be continuing my Modern Doctor Who reviews, and we've only got 10 episodes left. So we will have the review of Revolution of the Daleks, which was the Doctor Who 2021 New Year special, which will be coming up very shortly. And then then I'll go through the cast list for Series 13, which is titled Flux, as well as the 2022 specials. And then we are on to then that's it, really. So only 10 episodes left to review, but before we get to my reviews, here are the trailers that were released for the Doctor Who 2021 New Year special titled Revolution of the Daleks. Enjoy.
Oh, I've missed that sound. How many people in the universe get to meet the Doctor, let alone travel with her? Being with the Doctor, you don't get to choose when it stops, whether you leave her or she leaves you.
The Doc would really want us to keep an eye on the planet, right?
But how's that possible?
If we don't help, the human race is going down.
You with us?
As of now, you will see new defense drones at work.
These machines are going to change the world.
Yo, remember us?
I'm Captain Jack Harkness.
And I'm immortal.
Are you feeling insecure? Because you seem to need a lot of praise.
Do I?
Prepare for maximum extermination. Not you guys.
Don't move!
Now, Jack! Stay strong. People waiting for you.
Approved by world-leading security experts and endorsed by the best security minds, we bring you the defense drones. Your future is in safe hands.
Next up is my review of the Doctor Who 2021 New Year special titled Revolution of the Daleks. The Doctor is in a prison cell following the events of the series 12 finale, The Timeless Children. The Doctor reunites even with Captain Jack Harkness. Captain Jack and the Doctor break out of the prison. Ryan and Graham leave the TARDIS and say goodbye to Yaz and the Doctor. The Doctor gifts Raz and Graham a wallet of psychic paper each. Yaz reassures the Doctor that being sad is okay. Here are a few clips from Revolution of the Daleks. At the end of Revolution of the Daleks, a video announcing the new companion joining the Doctor and Yaz was released. Here is that video.
Here, your horoscope for the year ahead. Aries, surprises lie in store this year. The colour blue will be important, and the letter D. Your lucky number's 13. Be prepared for action, and whatever hurdles come your way, just remember, it's not the end of the world.
Next up are the trailers that were released ahead of Modern Doctor Who Series 13, titled Flux. Here are those trailers.
Get inside!
Whoa.
I'm the doctor. This is Raz. This is Dan.
No way.
Hiya. You're hiding something. Get inside!
Whoa.
Any questions?
It's happening again.
Who are you? I'm the doctor. This is Raz. This is Dan. Why don't I know about this? And who else does?
Very odd.
Next up, I am going to reveal the cast and the transmission date for Series 13, as well as the 2022 specials of Modern Doctor 2. The cast includes the 13th Doctor, played by Jodie Whittaker, Yasmin Khan, played by Amanda Gill, and Dan Lewis, played by John Bishop. The transmission dates are as follows. The Halloween Apocalypse was released on the 31st of October 2021. War of the Centaurans on the 7th of November 2021. Once Upon Time on the 14th of November 2021. Village of the Angels on the 21st of November 2021. Survivors of the Flux on the 28th of November 2021. The Vanquishers on the 5th of December 2021. Eve of the Daleks on the 1st of January 2022. Legend of the Sea Devils on the 17th of April 2022. And The Power of the Doctor on the 23rd of October 2022. Next up is my review of Modern Doctor 2 Series 13 Episode 1, titled The Halloween Apocalypse. The Doctor and Yaz are handcuffed and their legs are attached to a broomstick. The Doctor and Yaz blame the Doctor for their current situation. The Doctor and Yaz are being shot at by drones. The Doctor tells Yaz the handcuffs are voice activated. The Doctor and Yaz narrowly avoid being killed on several occasions. The Doctor and Yaz fall into the TARDIS. The Doctor releases her and Yaz's handcuffs. The Doctor and Yaz meet Carvinista, who is a talking dog. The Doctor, Dan and Yaz run away from being shot at. Yaz introduces Dan to the Doctor and vice versa. Dan enters the TARDIS. The Doctor gifts Dan his house, now in miniature form. The Doctor meets Swarm, who is one of the villains of this series. The Doctor returns to real life. The Flux is chasing the TARDIS. The TARDIS refuses to take off until the Doctor convinces it to. Dan's date Diane meets the other villain of this series, Azure. The Doctor yells at the TARDIS. The TARDIS doors open on their own. The Doctor introduces the Flux to vortex energy. Her plan seems to backfire. Yaz and Dan are clinging onto the TARDIS console for dear life. Here are a few clips from the Halloween Apocalypse. Next up are the trailers that were released for Series 13 Episode 2, titled War of the Centaurans. Here they are.
Mary Seacole.
Mrs. Sequel to you.
Please tell me you're not about to engage Sontarans in battle.
I accept your offer of a massacre. Earth shall be an outpost of the Centauran Empire!
No, it won't.
Next up is my review of Modern Doctor 2 Series 13 Episode 2, titled War of the Centaurans. The Doctor wakes up. The Doctor reunites with Yaz and Dan. The Doctor and her companions meet Mary Seacole. The Doctor introduces herself and her companions. Mary Seacole, the Doctor and her companions run away. Mary Seacole tells the Doctor and her companions that the British are fighting Sontarans. The Doctor uses her sonic to send a signal. The Doctor meets the Sontarans and insults them. The Doctor vows to stop the Sontarans. The Doctor is threatened by a gun and is taken captive, or held captive even. The British and the Sontarans fight. The Doctor sends a soldier to sleep. The Doctor reunites with Mary Seacole. The Sontarans have destroyed the British. Mary Seacole and the Doctor get on board a Centauran spaceship. The Doctor and Dan communicate through a video link. The Doctor is proud of Dan's actions. Yaz's whereabouts are unknown. The Doctor figures out a plan. A Centauran threatens Dan. Dan knocks out this Centauran before being threatened by several more Centaurans, and Swarm and Azure meet the Doctor and Dan, with Yaz becoming a placeholder of time. Here are a few clips from War of the Centaurians. Next up are the trailers for Once Upon a Time.
On my command.
Time is beginning to run wild.
On my command. Doctor! What do you want?
To reign in hell.
I will not let them die. We've come to reclaim what you took.
They shall not have this!
Next up is my review of Doctor Who Series 13, Episode 3, titled Once Upon a Time. The Doctor instructs Yaz to blow up a door, and she does. This was in a dream. The Doctor reunites with the fugitive Doctor last seen in Series 12, Episode 10, The Timeless Children. The Doctor doesn't understand what is going on. The Doctor is tempted to find out who she really is. The Doctor meets Tecteun. The Doctor wakes up and reunites with her companions. The Doctor warns Swarm Azure. The Doctor flips between her 13th and fugitive incarnations. The Doctor thwarts Swarm and Azure's plan. Dan puts Swarm and Azure in status fields. A weeping angel appears inside the TARDIS, and the angel acquires control of the TARDIS. Here are a few clips from Once Upon a Time. Next up is the mid-series trailer that was released after Once Upon a Time and before the next episode of Village of Angels. Here it is.
What's the flux?
A hurricane, ripping through the structure of this universe.
What do you want?
To reign in hell.
Has history been rewritten? You're going to tell me everything you know about the division. We'll get Vinda home. We'll rescue Diane. We'll find out who's behind the flux and what it's got to do with me. Yes!
Next up are the trailers that were released for Village of the Angels. Here they.
We're missing a little girl.
Was that scarecrow there a minute ago?
Jericho, wait!
Everyone in the village disappears on the 21st of November, 1967. Tonight.
It's happening again.
Next up is my review of Modern Doctor Who Series 13, Episode 4, titled Village of the Angels. The Doctor watches the angels through a TV. The Doctor tries to destroy an angel and succeeds. Claire figures out the angels' plan. Jericho is not terrified of the angels. The Doctor enters Claire's mind. The Doctor meets the angel inside Claire's mind. The other angels are trying to kidnap the angel inside Claire's mind. The Doctor, Jericho and Claire are trying to escape from the angels. Jericho meets Dan and Yaz. The Doctor is cornered by an angel. The angel isn't moving. The Doctor is separated from her companions. Yaz tells the Doctor her and Dan are trapped in 1901. The Doctor is the angel's target, and the Doctor is transformed into an angel. Here are a few clips from Village of the Angels. And that's actually it for the Everything Podcast Season 2 Episode 91. Goodbye. Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 92. So in this episode, I will continue my reviews of Modern Doctor, reviews of Modern Doctor Who, Series 13. And I'll be starting off with Series 13, Episode 5, titled Survivors of the Flux. Before I get to my review, here are the trailers for Survivors of the Flux. Enjoy.
We've been in this decade for 3 years now. Do you think we'll ever get back?
How you expect to protect this pitiful race, I do not know.
Earth's shield is now breachable.
Can you feel the time force growing? It's working. Just as we planned.
Next up is my review of Modern Doctor Who, Series 13, Episode 5, titled Survivors of the Flux. Yaz and Dan are on a ship. Yaz watches a hologram from the Doctor. The Doctor gives Yaz a task to complete. Jericho is accompanying Dan and Yaz. Dan tries to comfort Yaz. The Doctor is on a crashing spaceship. The Doctor tries to find out about Division. Kate Stewart returns in this episode. Kate stands up to the Grand Serpent. Kate's house is blown up. The Doctor defends the universe. Division created the Flux and Swarm kills Tecteun. Here are a few clips from Survivors of the Flux. Next up are the trailers released for the Series 13 finale, titled The Vanquishers. Here they are.
The warriors of Sontar offer you hope.
And now in time.
Next up is my review of the Modern Doctor Here is my review for the Modern Doctor Who Series 13 finale, which is Series 13, Episode 6, titled The Vanquishers. Ashura talks to the Doctor about her fears. The Doctor reunites with Kate Stewart, Jericho, Dan and Yaz. Yaz and Dan don't understand what the Doctor is rambling on about even. Sontarans break into a corner shop. One Sontaran steals bars of chocolate. The Doctor tricks the Sontaran to do what she says. The entity of Time warns the Doctor about her upcoming regeneration. Time kills Swarm and Azure. The Doctor picks up a fob watch containing her lost memories. The Doctor invites Dan to join her and Yaz on their adventures. Dan accepts. Yaz shows Dan his room. The Doctor asks the TARDIS to hide a fob watch and to never let her see what's inside. Here are a few clips from The Vanquishers. Next up are the trailers that were released for the 2022 New Year's special, titled Eve of the Daleks. Here it is.
Happy New Year.
Hiya, Nick.
Here we are again.
Here we are again.
Rah.
Anyone else got a proper deja vu?
We're stuck in a time loop with killer robots.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does it?
It will kill everything not within its own image.
Shoot.
Should old acquaintance be forgot?
Hiya, Nick.
I am not Nick.
We're stuck in a time loop with killer robots.
Exterminate!
I'm the Doctor. This is Yaz and Dan.
All right, mate.
You got something to do with that robot?
And it's a Dalek.
Oh my God! You know its name. Oh my giddy aunt! What the? Mommy, please! Now is not the time. Doctor!
Next up is my review of the Doctor Who 2022 New Year's special, titled Eve of the Daleks. The Doctor instructs Yaz to stay put. Yaz initially objects to this but eventually agrees. Dan realises Yaz has romantic feelings for the Doctor. Daleks are surrounding Yaz and Dan. Multiple Daleks exterminate the Doctor. This story takes place during a time loop. Dan tells the Doctor about Yaz's romantic feelings towards her. Nick is cornered by multiple Daleks. Nick kills 2 Daleks by ducking. The Doctor guesses Nick's plan. Sarah doesn't believe that Nick killed 2 Daleks. Sarah insults Dan. The Doctor, her companion Sarah and Nick formulate a plan to escape the time. The Doctor delivers a speech to her companions Nick and Sarah. Sarah gives the Doctor her phone. Everyone escapes at the storage facility moments before it is blown up. Dan talks to a Dalek. Dan touches the Dalek's eye stalk. The Dalek attempts to kill Dan repeatedly. Dan is exterminated. Here are a few clips from Eve of the Daleks. Next up are the trailers that were released for the next episode, which is another special as part of the 2022 specials, which we talked about in the last episode. For the Easter 2022 Easter special titled Legend of the Sea Devils. Here they are.
Madam King, Pirate Queen.
She killed my father and she released the demon.
Sea Devil.
Because of you. Because of what you unleashed.
You want to create chaos.
It is our time.
Man the cannons. The ship is going down. Down!
Next up is my review of the Doctor Who 2022 Easter special titled Legend of the Sea Devils. The Doctor and Yaz meet a Sea Devil. The Sea Devil insults the human race. Yaz calls the Doctor a baby. The TARDIS has materialised underwater. Yaz and the Doctor are confused. Someone is eating the TARDIS with the Doctor and Yaz trapped inside. The Doctor talks to the Sea Devil. The Doctor fights with the Sea Devil, as does Yaz and Dan. Dan makes the Sea Devil fall on its backside. The Doctor nearly gets killed by a Sea Devil. The Doctor pilots a ship. Dan talks to Diane's voicemail machine before Diane picks up. The Doctor tells Yaz she can never have a relationship with anyone. Yaz paraphrases her nan. Here are a few clips from Legend of the Sea Devils. Next up, a few videos related to Legend of the Sea Devils were released. Here are two of them. Here they are.
There once was a ship, I'll tell you this. The name of the ship was the Tar. Sea Devils and a pirate crew, they're causing trouble like in 72. What on earth will the Doctor do? Very soon you will know. Soon may
Sea Devil.
Land parasite.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's rude.
All right, let's not get into the name calling.
You must be pretty good at fighting if you survived to be... 70?
What?
60?
No, that can't be right.
42?
You're not the same as the other land crawlers.
He always says that.
You want to create chaos, melt the ice, shift the current, until the whole Earth is flooded.
I'm not exactly thrilled about that.
Stop, please. You're making me dizzy.
Do you see how quick that was?
fantastic.
Tell me you're impressed.
That is good.
What is that geomagnograph for?
That's just what I was wondering.
And the algae regulates the microclimate, right?
That makes sense. Well done.
It all depends on who you are and how you look at it.
All right, don't need the analysis.
And that's actually it for the Everything Podcast Season 2, Episode 92. Goodbye.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 93. And in this episode, I do my last Modern Doctor Who review. So yeah, after, I think it's, obviously I've had a couple of breaks, but I think it's pretty much like 50 episodes of the podcast I've included some form of Modern Doctor Who reviews. But obviously, even though we've caught up, it's not the end, because we've got the 60th anniversary specials coming up. We've got two this in November. We've then got
And I have to hold my nerve and trust all these new instincts. Shape myself towards them.
You came crashing through that roof.
Don't be scared. All of this is new to you and new can be scary. Now we all want answers. Stick with me, you might get some. I'm the Doctor. Here we go!
I have seen extraordinary things with her. She is wise and unafraid, and I believe in her.
Sometimes I see things need fixing, do what I can.
Hi, this is an emergency transmission. Stay strong, stay positive. You've got this.
Where to next? I was thinking everywhere.
Tell me of your universe.
You think words can do it justice?
How may we help? This is proper awesome.
Welcome aboard, my fam. You're not going to come back as the same people that left here.
I want more. More of the universe. More time with you.
You ever told her
Told her what?
how you feel about her?
I wish. What a universe. What a planet. Stunning. I wish this would go on forever.
Hello, Doctor. Welcome to the end of your existence.
Nothing is forever.
Doctor!
No regeneration. No life.
This is the day you are erased forever.
I don't want it to end.
Or not let you die because of decisions I've taken.
I'm with you, whatever happens.
Everything is about to change.
There's this moment when you're sure you're about to die. Doctor!
Is this death?
And then you're born.
It's over.
What's happened?
Change, my dear. Time Lords have this little trick. It's all the way cheating death, except it means I'm going to change.
Hello, Doctor. Welcome to the end of your existence.
A dozen of the world's leading seismologists have gone missing. 15 of the world's most valuable paintings have disappeared.
What's a landing? 9.9
I let you in on a little secret?
A Dalek incursion on Earth is imminent.
Has it never occurred to you that it could be a trap?
This is the day you are erased forever. Bit of a conversation stopper.
It's incredibly dangerous.
This is a really bad idea.
Anything could happen.
I don't want it to end.
Yes!
Next up is my review of The Power of the Doctor, which is the BBC's centenary special episode of Doctor Who, as well as the 13th Doctor's regeneration story. The episode starts on a train. The train is being hijacked by Cybermen. These Cybermen can regenerate. The Doctor and her companions land on top of the train. Cybermen meet the Doctor and her companions on top of the train. Dan's spaceship suit gets shot. The Doctor gives Dan her sonic. Dan pilots the train successfully. Several Cybermen shoot the Doctor before teleporting. This story takes place across several time periods and places. Ace, played by Sophie Aldred, and Tegan, played by Janet Fielding, both make their modern Doctor Who debuts. Tegan has received a present from the Doctor. Dan leaves the TARDIS. Dan says goodbye to the Doctor and Yaz. A Dalek hologram appears inside the TARDIS. The Dalek asks to meet the Doctor face to face. The Doctor references Davros to the Dalek. The TARDIS turns red, indicating a distress signal. The Master, last seen in Series 12, Episode 10, The Time's Children, is posing as Rasputin. The TARDIS materialises on an alien planet. The Doctor and Yaz find the Master's TARDIS. They step inside. The Master has linked his TARDIS to the core of this planet. A Cybermaster shoots at the Doctor and Yaz. Cybermasters are now shooting at the Doctor and Yaz. The Doctor and Yaz arrive at Unit HQ at the request of Kate Stewart. The Doctor reunites with Tegan and Ace. Tegan and Ace are now members of Unit. Tegan tells Yaz that she and Ace used to travel with the Doctor. The Doctor delivers electric shocks to Tegan and Ace accidentally. The Doctor and the Master come face to face once again. The Master delivers a warning to the Doctor. Unit soldiers arrest the Master. Yaz accepts a gun at the request of the Doctor. Yaz insults the Master. The Master doesn't understand. Vinda returns in this episode, last seen in Series 13, Episode 6, The Vanquishers. Vinda finds a TARDIS. The Master insults the Brigadier, Tegan and Ace. The Doctor asks Tegan and Ace to keep an eye on the Master. The Doctor gives Yaz an accidental electric shock. The Doctor talks to a Dalek. The Master talks to Tegan and Ace from his cell. The Master tricked Tegan. Cybermen invade Unit HQ. Tegan and Ace shoot at the Cybermen. The lone Cyberman sets the Master free. The Master teleports. Multiple Daleks find the Doctor and the rogue Dalek, who is exterminated. The Doctor is forced to enter a Dalek's casing. The Master, the Daleks, and the Cybermen are united. The Master calls the Daleks and Cybermen his friends. The Master taunts the Doctor. The Master explains his plan to the Doctor. The Master's plan culminates in a forced regeneration for the Doctor. The Master dances to Rasputin by Boney M. Cybermen and Daleks are confused by this. The Doctor regenerates into the Master with Yaz powerless to help. Yaz meets the Master. Now the Doctor. Ace gives Tegan a parachute. The Cybermen are still invading Unit HQ. The Master, now the Doctor, tells his plan to Yaz and threatens to kill her. Tegan blames herself for the Cybermen invasion of Unit HQ. Yaz locks the Master Doctor out of the TARDIS and dematerialises. The 13th Doctor meets previous incarnations of herself, including David Bradley's first Doctor, Peter Davidson's 5th Doctor, Colin Baker's 6th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy's 7th Doctor, and Paul McGann's 8th Doctor. Yaz sees a hologram of Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor. Yaz reunites with Vinda. The Cybermen have gained control of the Unit HQ. Tegan helps Kate. Kate distracts the Cybermen. Ace parachutes off of the roof of Unit HQ. The TARDIS catches Ace. Ace meets Vinda. Yaz apologises to the Master Doctor. Tegan reunites with the 5th Doctor in hologram form. Ace reunites with the 7th Doctor, also in hologram form. Ace threatens Graham with a bat. Ace introduces herself to Graham. Kate proposes a trade to the Cybermen. Kate is taken by the Cybermen to be converted. Tegan is being shot at. The Master instructs the Daleks to complete their part of the plan. They agree. The Fugitive Doctor returns in this episode, last seen in Series 13, Episode 3, Once Upon a Time. The Fugitive Doctor insults the Master. Yaz, Vinda and the Fugitive Doctor force the Master Doctor to regenerate back into the 13th Doctor. The 13th Doctor reunites with Vinda. Tegan saves Kate from being converted. Ace and Graham destroy a Dalek. Tegan, Ace and Graham returns to the TARDIS. Kate enters the TARDIS for the first time. Everyone helps the Doctor pilot the TARDIS. The Doctor's plan seems to be working. The Master returns to his TARDIS. Yaz carries the Doctor back into the TARDIS. Yaz takes everyone home. The Doctor starts to regenerate. The Doctor says goodbye to Yaz. Yaz reunites with Graham and Dan. Graham sets up a companion support group including him, Kate, Joe Grant, Dan, Yaz, Ian Chesterton, Melanie Bush, Tegan and Ace. The Doctor asks the TARDIS to take care of the next incarnation, and Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor regenerates into David Tennant's 14th Doctor. Here are a few clips from The Power of the Doctor. And that's actually it for the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 93. But before that, obviously comment and subscribe. And the question that I want you to answer in the comments below is, what did you think of the 13th Doctor's regeneration story, The Power of the Doctor? And yes, so as I said at the start of this episode, that's the end of my Marder Doctor Who reviews, but stay tuned because I'll be going through all of the Doctor Who 60th anniversary news in the next couple of episodes. But that's it for the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 93. Goodbye.